What's going on? It's your main man, Horace. What to sell on Amazon? Um, are you ready to get started? Have you had a chance to think about it, get your mind right, and understand that going into 2018, it is time for you to make a change in your life, make a difference, and start making some money on one of the largest platforms out there? Okay, then you're at the right place. So I'm going to get into the first question that you're going to have, which is how do I get started? But before we do that, if this is something that you want to be getting into, then the first thing you want to do is subscribe to the channel. Make sure you give it a good thumbs up and hit that notifications bell so that you get all the valuable content every time I crank out a video. Also, real quick, I want to say this is part of your journey. I'm going to be along with you, along with others. There's so much information. Please, guys, take the time, subscribe to people who are putting out value. We do this for you, and all we ask in return is that you like, that you subscribe, that you get your notifications. It's a lot of work that goes into this, and it's for your benefit. Make comments, get involved. Let the creators of content know that what they're doing means something to you. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Your first question is going to be, how do I get started? If you don't know, you don't know. It's real simple, but don't feel bad. There are still a lot of people that don't realize that this can be done. And you have a lot of people saying it's over. That's not true. But the point is, you got people saying that this boat has sailed, that the whole Amazon FBA thing is done, and yet you got a lot of people that don't know how to do it. So let's get you on the other side with the people that know. So once you're on Amazon.com, no matter what page you're on, as far as shopping, like right now I'm on this page, all you do is scroll down to the bottom. And once you get down to the bottom, you'll see this section right here that says make money with us. You'll click sell on Amazon. And let's see. Once you get here, what you want to do before you start selling, once you click on the start selling, then it's a simple process. It's pretty straightforward. You know, there's a few things you got to fill out, and I'll probably get into that in another video. I'm not going to take up too much time here, but the main things I wanted to cover are these headers, the benefits. This is something that you guys want to get familiar with. You have two plans that you can have when you sell on Amazon. You can sell as a professional, you can sell as an individual, and it sort of outlines what you can and can't do as an individual versus a professional. There is no fee as an individual, but you're limited. If you're going to want to do this as a professional, if you're serious, you're going to want to go as a professional. It's $39.99 a month, $40 a month to put you in front of over 300 million people. You can't buy that kind of traffic, so it's well worth the money. I teach FBA, which is fulfillment by Amazon, meaning you send your inventory into Amazon and you let them deal with all the picking, packing, shipping, returns, customer service, and all of that. And of course, you're going to pay for that, but what you get in return, you can't measure. But as a professional, you can also fulfill yourself. That's called merchant fulfilled. Or you can do a hybrid of both, which I have done. So, you know, don't get too caught up in that. But like I said, this breaks down the major differences. Then you come over to the other header, how it works. This will tell you kind of what you need to do, you know, how it works. This sort of breaks it down. You list products, you sell, you ship, you get paid. It goes over all of that. And I'll probably go deeper into that into another video, though. This is just an overview. Then you get into your pricing. And like I said, there's no monthly subscription fee for an individual plan, but that's not the plan that you want. You're trying to get in, do this seriously, An individual, that's more for somebody that's just kind of messing around here, something's every once in a while. Professional is what you're going to want. Eligible categories. What you have to understand is you're not eligible to sell everything on Amazon. Amazon, they have what we refer to as gated categories. Certain categories you are not going to be able to sell in until you get approved. Some of those approvals come automatically over time once Amazon sees who you are and you sort of build a reputation and some credibility, reliability. They'll eventually over time open up categories. Others you will have to apply for, but there are plenty that are open for you right out of the gate, so do not get caught up on that. You know what I mean? I'm telling you now, because when you go to list something in the beginning, it's going to feel like, wow, everything I go to list, they're telling me it's restricted, I'm not allowed. We all go through that, but we get through it. There are enough categories that you can start in right away. And then when you get past that, guess what? Then you have specific brands that are gated. Don't worry about it. Do not let that stop you. The entry barrier is still relatively low getting into this. And then finally, well, what I was going to say, they talk about your eligible categories, but they're a little vague. You're going to read this and you really don't come away knowing what categories you're allowed to sell in and which ones you don't. You'll sort of figure that out as you go along. Maybe I'll get into that a little later, but you know, a lot of people start in kitchen and appliances, small appliances, baby, what else, toys, stuff like that, you know, and that's plenty. You know, you're not in this for necessarily for a specific category. You're in this to make some money, and then you'll get into those when the time is right. And then finally, you have your frequently asked questions, and this is a good one. You got headers like, what's selling on Amazon? Why should I sell on Amazon? Can I list my products in all categories? You know, stuff like that. And this will get you familiar with everything you pretty much need to know overall in general terms. And then when you're ready, you just click start selling. And like I said, the process is pretty straightforward. You know, we'll get into some other things, but you know, I would recommend that you have it as a business with a business account, but you don't have to have that right away. So, you know, as a matter of fact, I didn't have it right away, so you don't have to go, you know, all out like that. You can start small and you can build up, and you'll know when it's time. So, hope this was of value to you. If so, please give it that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you hit the bell for your notifications. This is Horace, What to Sell on Amazon. I'm out.